So often life moves swiftly, carrying us forward like a river, shaping our path with responsibilities, expectations, and the voices of others. Along the way, some of our deepest desires, the ones that once made our hearts race and our souls ignite, have been left behind. Not because they weren't real, not because they weren't worthy, but because life asked us to pause them, set them aside, or even forget them completely. Life does move fast, so fast that sometimes the parts of us that once burned brightly, the dreams, the passions, the desires we carried so close to our hearts, fade into the background. Some were left behind in childhood, traded for responsibility and practicality. Some were tucked away, buried under fear or self-doubt. Some were so fragile that when the world told us no, we believed it. But dreams are never truly lost. They wait, like seeds resting in the earth, like embers beneath the ash. They remain, holding their essence, their magic, their promise. Even the ones you have forgotten still exist, waiting in a quiet place within you, waiting for you to return. And today, you will. Today we journey to a place beyond time, a sacred garden where all of your forgotten dreams still live. A place where you can walk among them, touch them, and decide which ones are ready to bloom once more. Today you will walk into the sacred garden of your soul, the garden of forgotten dreams, a place where every dream you ever had still grows, waiting to be seen, to be remembered, to bloom once more. Close your eyes and breathe deeply now. Let's begin. Make sure that you're in a comfortable position where you won't get disturbed. It's just you and your own energy. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Relax your heart. Relax your soul into this very moment. Relax any tension you feel in your face. Drop your brows and feel the tension fade away. This is your moment. Follow the rhythm of your breath. No need to change it. Just be exactly as you are. Feel the relaxation coming on stronger. And now I want you to picture yourself standing at the beginning of a soft, winding path. The air is warm, kissed by the golden glow of twilight, bathing the world around you, casting long, gentle shadows. The scent of blooming flowers lingers, carried by a gentle breeze that whispers through the trees. As you take your first step, you notice that the path feels familiar, like a memory just out of reach. It is as if your soul has walked this way before, long ago, in dreams or lifetimes past. With each step, the outside world fades, and a deep sense of peace settles into your being. As you walk, you notice the air carries a whisper, not in words, but in feeling. A quiet, knowing presence guiding you forward. Ahead, through the soft mist of the night, an ornate gate appears. It stands tall and powerful, yet it does not feel like a barrier. Instead, it welcomes you closer. The twisting vines climb its surface, woven with blossoms of deep indigo, shimmering silver, and soft violet. This gate is ancient, yet untouched by time. And as you stand before it, a deep sense of recognition washes over you. This is the entrance to the Garden of Forgotten Dreams. You reach out, fingers grazing the cool metal. The vines gently shift at your touch, and with a slow, steady creak, the gate swings open. A hush falls over the world, and the world beyond is revealed. Step inside. Welcome to the Garden of Forgotten Dreams. Stepping inside, you find yourself surrounded by breathtaking beauty. This is no ordinary garden. It is a reflection of your soul. A vast, luminous landscape stretched in every direction. Pathways lined with flowers that shimmer in moonlight. Lush trees with golden leaves sway gently in the breeze. The flowers bloom in mesmerizing colors, some glowing softly in the twilight. Winding pathways lead in all directions, inviting you to explore. Some places are lush, vibrant, overflowing with life. Others are still, silent, waiting. And then, as you walk, you begin to notice something extraordinary. This garden is alive with your forgotten dreams. And then, you see them. Your forgotten dreams. They take form all around you, woven into the very life of this garden. Some stand tall like great trees, their branches stretching towards the sky. These are the dreams that never truly faded, the ones that have always lived within you, even when you weren't looking. Others are small and delicate, like flowers pressed into the soil. These are the dreams that were set aside, waiting for the warmth of your attention to bloom again. Some trees bear fruit with symbols or words inscribed on their skins, fragments of dreams that once lit up your hearts. Some flowers stand tall and vibrant, while others wilt, waiting for your attention. You walk deeper, noticing the details. A small tree, once planted with excitement, now stands neglected but still strong. A flower bed holds dreams from your childhood, things you swore you would do one day. And then there are the hidden corners of the garden, overgrown with vines, where dreams you barely remember whisper, calling you back. Pause for a moment. Which part of the garden pulls you in? Where do you feel an old spark reigniting? Perhaps you are drawn to a certain tree or a forgotten pathway leading somewhere unknown. Trust your intuition. Let yourself explore. As you walk, memories begin to stir. Soft echoes of the past. Moments when these dreams were alive within you. A time when you believed in them fully, before doubt, before hesitation. Go there. Breathe them in. Feel them awaken. As you kneel beside one of the flowers, you gently touch its petals. At first, they feel delicate, fragile. But as you focus on it, something shifts. A soft glow begins to radiate, and the flower stands taller, its color deepening, its energy expanding. A warmth spreads through the flower, a gentle pulse of life as you touch it with nurture. You feel the warmth in your fingertips. You look around the garden, feeling the shift, the awakening. More flowers begin to bloom around you. More leaves unfurl. Some of the forgotten dreams that still hold meaning for you begin to rise, to stretch towards the light. You realize that this is what your attention does, what your belief does. With each moment you acknowledge this forgotten dream, it strengthens. Perhaps it's a passion you once loved but never pursued. Perhaps it's a vision for your future that life caused you to doubt. Perhaps it is a way of being, bold, fearless, creative, that you once embraced but set aside. And now, as you walk around, you see the truth. None of these dreams ever died. They have been waiting for you. As you continue walking, you hear the sound of flowing water. A soft, melodic tickling that calls to you. You start following the sound, being drawn to it. And as you do, you step into a clearing where you see a magnificent fountain. It is unlike anything you've ever seen. The water is crystalline, yet it glows with an ethereal light, shifting between hues of deep sapphire, silver, and warm gold. You step closer, watching as the water flows effortlessly, endlessly. There is something deeply healing about this fountain. Its waters hold a quiet power, an energy that seems to hum with life, with renewal. Reaching out, you dip your fingers into the water. The moment your skin touches it, a warmth spreads through you. The sensation is unlike anything you've ever felt before. Soft, weightless, yet filling you with deep peace. As you gaze into the rippling surface, images appear. Reflections of you in past moments. Times when you were filled with passion, with hope, with pure creative energy. These are memories of your truest self. When you believed in yourself and your dreams. The water holds them for you. It remembers the dreams you have forgotten. You feel an instinctive knowing. This water is meant to restore, to heal, to bring life back to the garden. You cup your hands and gather some of the glowing liquid. And as you turn back towards the garden, you already know what to do. Returning to the garden, you kneel before a flower that had once been wilted. Carefully, you let a few drops of water fall onto its petals. The change is instant. The flower absorbs the water eagerly, its color deepening, its stem growing stronger. The petals unfurl, stretching open as if waking from a long slumber. One by one, you walk to the parts of the garden that need tending, touching plants, trees, and blossoms with the healing water. Each time you watch as forgotten dreams come back to life, as energy surges through the garden once more. With every flower you revive, a warmth spreads through you, a deep knowing, a remembering of who you are. The air itself begins to change, and above you, the sky begins to shift. The golden twilight deepens, becoming rich, luminous, and the sun begins to rise. From night to day, it begins to glow with great intensity. It feels as if your presence, your energy, your love has called it forth. The warmth spreads over the garden, touching every petal, every leaf, every branch. Colors grow even brighter, even richer. Flowers bloom in cascades of shimmering hues. Vines unfurl even more, dancing with ribbons of golden lights. And then something incredible happens. Swirls of radiant energy rise from the earth itself. Soft streams of gold and emerald green moving the living breath. The garden is alive, fully awake, in perfect harmony. And at the heart of it all, you stand, the dreamer, the one who has returned. So much light is emanating from all the plants. You feel the buzz of it in your soul. And as you step back to take in the beauty of your revived dreams, you feel a presence nearby. A figure appears, a wise, gentle being. This is the garden keeper. They have watched over this sacred place for you, knowing you would return when the time was right. The keeper smiles, their eyes holding deep understanding. They reach out their hand in front of you in a fist and slowly begin to open it up before you. And inside their hand, there's a seed. This is yours, they say. A dream that is ready to grow in your waking life. Take it with you, nurture it, and watch it bloom. You hold the seed in your palms, feeling its energy, its promise. You accept it, knowing that it represents a step forward, an awakening of something long meant for you. The time has come to leave the garden, but you now know the truth. You can return whenever you need. This place exists within you. You walk back to the gate, pausing for a final glance at the beauty you have restored. The air around you hums with possibility. You look at the life all around you whilst walking back to the gates. You feel the peace in your heart now. And as you step through the gates, the path begins to shift. The soft golden light fades, and the world of the present begins to return. Feel yourself slowly coming back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Take a deep, grounding breath. Know that the seed you carry is real. Your dreams are real. And now they are waiting for you to bring them to life. When you are ready, open your eyes and welcome back.